I was even supposed to with this video. Okay, so there's just some things that revelations about who she is, about who she really is, and why she's not the one for you. Just things like how she don't have a heart for the other woman, how she don't care for the other woman, and just the way she took you away from me, like she knew you were my soulmate, she didn't care. She slept with you. Just imagine a girl sleeping with a man's husband. I mean, she's a homewrecker. She slept with a lot of women, men. But just imagine a girl knowing that a couple belong together and then she sleeps with him. And then she's happy to be able to take um, this man away from her. And that's what she did when she stole you from her. It was revealed to her that we were soulmates. She knew we were soulmates and she still slept with you. Just imagine how horrible a person has to be to sleep with somebody's soulmate and know it. The other girl and her were working together. You know, they both were doing witchcraft on you to keep us apart, and they were doing things to keep us apart. The girl I fought and the girl you were in a relationship with were doing things to keep us apart. They were working together, so the other girl knew even before she met me who I was and everything because they was working together. So just imagine a girl knowing you belong together, uh, knowing that you love another woman and then you sleep with that woman. You know, I mean, these couples that belong together, the couples that belong together don't count. Like you and her are example of a couple that don't belong together. So since y'all don't belong together, it doesn't matter if y'all break up. You know, we belong together. So this is mostly about couples that belong together and then they break up. Couples that don't belong together, when they break up, it doesn't matter because they're not God ordained and they don't belong together. So it doesn't matter. Like when you leave her, y'all break up, it doesn't matter. You know, for you to come back to me, it doesn't matter that y'all break up because again, y'all don't belong together. That doesn't count. But this is a couple that she knew and other people knew belonged together. Okay, and she came between and she didn't care about the other woman. She didn't care what I was going through. She didn't care about my pain. She didn't care at all. That just speaks to her personality and character of who she really is. You know, it just shows who she really is, how she didn't care about the other woman. They didn't care. Then to be able to sleep with somebody else's soulmate or somebody else's person. Like, I think about a lot of people who belong together, and I just think about what I would do to the other woman if I was to sleep with a couple of a man of a couple that belong together. You know, the man. And knowing that this couple belong together, it was like that. She knew we belong together like that. Like couples that people know belong together. The couples that don't belong together doesn't count. They break up and what happens. Not saying that people should intervene in people's relationship. You know, just to try to break them up on purpose. When I'm saying when you don't belong together, you know, but the breaking up really don't count. But when you belong together, it's really different. Like those couples that don't belong together, not God ordained, just in a relationship when they break up, it's not the same as the God ordained couple of people that really belong together. And there is a difference. You don't belong together, so breaking up is nothing. But okay, so in the relationship, you know, she came between a whole relationship of a couple, and other girl was working with her and was telling her about the situation. So she knew that we were in love. When she got with you, she knew we were in love because she was working with the other girl. So she already knew we were in love. The other girl, I thought, knew we were in love. She knew that we were in love. She saw us together way before this. She saw us together. You know that girl that I thought knew we were in love. She knew when she was working with the other girl. So that's how she knew we were in love even before she met me. So, you know, they were working together and stuff like that, doing witchcraft on us to break us up. And that's what happened in a relationship. You didn't know what was going on. You know, yeah, you was with her because your heart was into it. It was real. But she wanted you for time, energy, and money. She wanted you for time, energy, money, and sex. That was all it was about. She doesn't love you for you. She doesn't want you for you. Never will, never have, and never will. And that's why it's fake. You know, it's okay for y'all to break up. But when it's God ordained, it's not okay to break up because it's God ordained. So it's like one of those couples. And I mean, our relationship is like one of those couples that are happy, you know, that are God ordained, belong together. She knew it and everything. We belong together and everything. And then she comes and fuck the woman's husband or the woman's man, you know, and is okay and happy about fucking a woman's man and don't care. It's like that. Like, that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? She was happy to be able to take another woman's man from her. She was okay with stealing you from me. She was okay and was happy. And the thing about it, she didn't care about the other woman. She didn't have a heart for the other woman. She didn't even care. Okay? And so that's what was going on with the relationship. What happened to our relationship was spiritual warfare. What the devil knew people come to break you up for the purpose of destroying your relationship and your destiny in Christ. That's what happened in our relationship. That's what it is, and that's why I've been praying and giving it to God. But this is not just any relationship. This isn't just a relationship that don't, like if y'all break up, that's nothing, y'all don't belong together, People that don't belong together and not going to ordain. It doesn't matter if you break up, you don't belong together. But when we break up, it's different, okay? So she was coming between relationships. She knew what type of relationships. I see these type of relationships all the time. The type of relationships that people just belong together. It's not just a hookup. It's not just we together, we hooked up and they didn't belong together. It's not that. Some of those relationships are like that. Excuse me. But I've seen so many relationships that are real. I know people of relationships that are real. And I can't imagine coming between those people and being happy about. I'm just saying, that's how it look. You need to see how it look before you just say, oh, this or that. No, you need to see how this looks. Okay, I can't imagine coming between these women and their men and, trying to have sex with a man knowing he belongs to another woman. I'm talking about like the girl name relationships, the true relationships like ours. To the man love, to the man love. I can imagine, trying to be with a man that I know. You see what I'm saying? Belong to another woman, and it's a true relationship. And that's what she did. She knew it was a true relationship. Again, she was working with a girl, I thought, and they both knew, and they were talking about it. And so she was working with her, and that's how she knew. And she knew this was a real, true, genuine relationship. Even if the man was separate, I still can't see myself trying to be with him. Like, if he was separated, I've been trying to get him to go back with his woman. I wouldn't have been trying to separate it. The fact that they didn't want us to be together, they were trying to separate us. It speaks to their character and their personality and who they truly are. Because I'm the type of person that would have tried to been telling him to go back to his woman, even at separation. I remember we were a true, genuine couple that separated, but that's no excuse. So if she went with you because you were separate from me, that's no excuse because I wouldn't have done that. I would have tried to reconcile the relationship because I would have wanted them to be happy, but they wanted us to be separate. They did everything to separate us with lies, drama, witchcraft. Excuse me. Take your Lord. They did everything to separate us with lies, drama, and said things to separate us. They both did witchcraft to separate us, so they did everything to separate us. We're sure you don't have a heart for women. They don't care about us, our relationships. They don't like seeing happy couples because they wouldn't have done that. I would have tried to reconcile the relationship. Even if I know a couple right now, I would have split up. I wouldn't have ran to have sex with them. I wouldn't, rumor would have been out there. But also, even if I didn't know the person, rumor would have been out there. Oh, they're in love and da da da. Just like she knew, the rumor was out there that we were in love. The rumor was out there of who I was, even though she didn't meet me yet. She knew who I was. The girl you was in a relationship with knew who I was because rumor was out there of who I was. Just like this couple that I'm thinking about, if they broke up, rumor would be out there of who they are. Even if I didn't know, rumor would be out there of who they are, and I would know who they are because rumor would be out there of who they are. And if I was to go fuck him, how would that look? Even in separation, I'm talking about. I'm talking about even if we were separate, I'd be like, no, go back to your wife. I wouldn't be fucking him. I would not be going to bed with him. But she took the first opportunity she had, knowing we was in love, and she wouldn't have sex with you. That speaks to her character. That speaks to her personality. That speaks to who she really is. That's why they're not like us. They're not like us. That's why they're not like us. She jumped at the first chance she got knowing we was in love. Before she jumped in a relationship, she knew I was in love again. The girl I thought knew we was in love. The girl I thought knew our relationship. Like she was supposed to be, you thought she was your friend, but she wasn't your friend. Because she was hating on me. Like when she said, when I first met her, she was like, he don't want you. You was saying some things and, I was around you and she was like, he don't want you. I told you, I would never tell a girl that. I would never tell a girl he don't want you, but she came and said he don't want you. That speaks of her character. That speaks of who she is. She was working with the girl you in a relationship with. She knew all about our love life, okay? Just because a man apart from a woman don't mean I'm going to jump at the first chance. If I knew the dynamics of a relationship, that's how that looked. You just see how this looks before you realize who you jumped into a relationship with. A horrible person that will see with somebody's soulmate, a person who, just wanted you for themselves. They could have walked away at the beginning. After she knew about the dynamics of the relationship, that should have been enough for a walk away. I think about a couple now. Me knowing the dynamics of the relationship, okay, they separated, okay, you need to go back to your wife is what I would have said. Not, oh, you shouldn't be with the lies and rumors. She did witchcraft. Not pull him in for myself. She pulled him in for herself, knowing the dynamics of the relationship. And that you don't even realize what happened with the person she is. And you're trying to make a decision on to be with somebody who is coming to destroy lives, to take people down. The relationship is vanity for nothing because it's not doing nothing but destroying lives. You know, I think about I think about the story of Esther, her purpose and why she came to save her people, and why she was brought to the kingdom for such a time as this. Why I was brought to the kingdom for such a time as this, because I had a mission to do God's work. That's all I wanted to do. I wanted you to help me to do God's work. But she, in that relationship, was to bring you down and others down and to delay others' blessing. With the things that I have in my heart that I want to do for our mission work is what I was focused on. And I want to do it with you. This person came sent from the devil to cause delay in our relationship with spiritual warfare and stuff. And this is what happened in our relationship. Every time I think about how she could just come between a woman, she knew, because remember she was working with the girl, I thought they were together, and she knew the dynamics of the relationship. Like, I think about couples all the time. I know the dynamics of the relationship. I can't imagine just stepping in behind another woman back that's madly in love with a man. Because people don't understand how madly in love they are with their men. People fight people when they ain't not in love. So you imagine if it's your soulmate, what a woman is going to do. That wasn't, the way I responded. I mean, you don't understand, like, women don't respond like that when it's their soulmate. Women don't respond like that. They want to fight. If you, I'm telling you, the way she wants to fight me, she would cut that break that umbrella. She wants to fight another girl. The way she picked up the stick and, pulled out a knife and wants to fight me speaks of the character. But think about if she had met her soulmate. If any one of them girls, and that was the person that their soulmate, they would not just want to fight, they would really want to hurt somebody in a very bad way. So that's why they're not the one either for you. Their character, personality, that's just the way that they are. So now you realize who they are. That's why they're not like us. They're not like us. That's why their soul is not like us. So you're looking for the soul of a person, not about the outside appearance, flesh, color, race, none of that. It's about their soul. Do you have anything in common with their soul? Because it's about their soul, who they are in their soul. So who their personality is. And that's why they're not the one. Because of their personality and character, both of these girls, they're not like us. They're not like us. And that's why they're not the one for you. Okay, but if you could just see how that looks, it looks so bad. Like, it's so horrible for a girl to come between a girl. Even in separation, it's still bad. People understand that. Oh, but they were separated. No, it's still bad. You never once influenced them to get back together. I mean, you never thought of this. I don't understand how you cannot sit there when you were doing your examination, because you were doing a lot of examining as to who to be with. In your examination, you never thought, oh my God, like, this girl, came into this relationship, stole this girl from me, and what made you want to stay knowing that? Like, she stole you from me. She came into a relationship. Even in separation, it's still stealing the person from you. It's still stealing. It's still stealing the person from you. Even in separation. Even in separation, you're still stealing that person. You're still stealing that person from you, because I remember so many people that, even in separation, sometimes I could think about, a couple that was in separation. I didn't jump at the first chance I got to be with him. Even if he came walked up to me, and I knew that this lifelong couple, that's what it was with us. She knew who he was because, again, she was working with the girl, I thought, and she was telling her, and rumors was out, who I was and who you was, so she knew the dynamics of the relationship. Even if you would have came up to me and hollered at me, I'd be like, no, go back to your wife, y'all belong together, y'all was a stable couple, and y'all belong together, rumors out, I already know who y'all are, I'm not messing with you. Even in separation, I would have messed with a couple that belong together. Most girls will jump at the first chance. They get to be with a man that is separated from his person that he belonged with. They don't care if they belong together. This was a situation where they knew we belonged together. Okay? And most girls would jump at the first chance they get to be with a man that belongs to somebody. That's why she's like other girls. Because she will jump at the chance to get with a man that, even in separation, and they will jump at the chance to get with a man even in separation. That's why she's just like other girls. That's why, you want something different in a person. We have something different. Me and you were soulmates. I'm the one that we were in our heart and our soul, things we get excited about. That's something you're going to find in me and you. You can't find it nowhere else. And that's why I'm the one. And that's why they're not like us. They're not like us. And I can't stress enough how they're not the one because they're not like us. They're not like us. Their soul, their heart, the way they think, the way they are, they're not like us. We're nothing like them. And this is why God did not call them to be in your life. This is why they're not the one. This is why I'm your life partner to the man life, to the man life, so you can know. Like, I won't just jump at the chance. Like, and the things they said about me, they didn't just jump at the chance to be with you. They lied, they gossiped, they wanted to be with you. They didn't care about the dynamics of our relationship. I think about, like I say, couples that belong together, not these couples that don't belong together, because they need to break up if they don't belong together. I'm talking about, I think about couples that belong together every day, all the time. And when I think about it, I'm like, I can't imagine coming between these couples. And this is what she did. This is what the girl you were in a relationship did. She came between us. She stole you from me. She took you from me. But I can't imagine just ripping a relationship of a couple that belong together. I can't imagine just going in and just ripping at the first chance of their breakup. Even at the first chance of breakup. And he tried to hide. I'm like, no, I'm going on. This is what makes me different from her. This is why I'm not like any other. This is why I'm not like them. Because I have so many things in my characteristics that are just not like them. This is why she's like other girls. She has so many things in her characteristic that is just like other girls. The way she is, the way she fight. She's one of them. So there's no need to worry about her. She is one of them. They're not like us. They're not like us. She's just like other girls. She's one of them. There's nothing special about her. There's no reason to hold on to her. She's one of them. They're not like us. She's just like them. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You do not need her in your life. You do not need this person in your life. And this person don't belong in your life. We talk about couples that break up that don't belong together. Well, y'all was a couple that don't belong together and need to break up. That's nothing, this going to happen. And, I feel this way about her and she going to feel. No, she's not. She was with you for time and energy and money. A woman that's with you for time and energy and money don't want you. And they're not going to feel sad when you break up with them. The only thing they're going to be disappointed about is losing their money. God already said they was with you for money. God revealed to me they was with you for money. So they're just going to be disappointed that they lose money. She might get mad. She hating on me. She want to hurt me. She want revenge and all that too. That was revealed to me too. But she's going to be disappointed that she lose her money. That's it. She's disappointed that she's not having sex with you and that she's losing money because that's all she was in it for. To steal that away from me. She came to take my money and she came to take the sex from me. She doesn't want to see me happy. She doesn't want to see a couple happy. Why would you want to be with somebody like that who doesn't want to see happy couples, does not want to see me be together? I was okay with you, being with certain people. I was okay with, I want to see happy couples. I want to see people happy if they belong together. If they don't belong together, they need to break up. That's in my heart. And I'm just serious. If they don't belong together, they need to break up. But if you belong together, you should be together. And that's what I believe. And evidently they don't. They believe in coming between people relationship. They believe in lying and gossip on people. They believe in bringing the people down. It doesn't just bring one person down. It brings down a nation when you're with the wrong person. And that's why God doesn't want you with him. That's just destroying a whole nation. You have a person, purpose, and destiny in Christ that you can't do because this person's here for vanity, for nothing, blocking you, stopping you from being with the right person. And then it destroys the whole nation because it destroys your purpose. And now the whole nation that was supposed to be served can't be served appropriately because this person is in the way. Sent from the devil to try to destroy your relationship and your destiny in Christ for what you have to do for the people. You have a calling for the people, but you couldn't do that calling because the devil sent this person as a distraction, and you were not wise enough to see that you were stolen from me. You were not wise enough to see you were stolen by the enemy from me. And this person is sent from the devil, like I already spoke to you and told you about. You need to know these things. This person is not the one. They don't belong in your life. Let them go. It doesn't matter if they go. I don't care about relationships that break up, that don't belong together. I'm not saying that I want to see people separate. I'm not like that. But this is a situation. This person is only going to be disappointed about losing their money. And God already revealed that to me. They're only gonna be disappointed about losing their money and some sex because that's all they wanted from you. They came to steal that from me. The money that you were supposed to give me and the sex. This is this is what to the man alive, to the man alive. This is what they came to do. They came to steal the money and the sex. So they're going to be disappointed about losing the money and the sex. This is what went on in our relationship. This is why you and her don't belong together. This is why you don't belong with her. This was about money and sex for her. She's going to be disappointed that she's losing money and sex, but she doesn't care. She's going to be able to move on like nothing ever happened, and she's going to be okay. All this wanting to get angry and revenge and wanting to pretend like she want to come back is to come back. I already made a video about this. They come back for the reason they're there. She's there for time and energy and money. She's there for sex and money. So she's going to come back for sex and money. It doesn't matter. It doesn't count. That's what you don't understand. The people are in love. I'm in love with you. I'm there genuinely. And I'm coming back because I'm genuinely in love with you. I already made a video about this. Come on now. To the man love, to the man love. I made a video about this. They come back for the reason they're there. She's there for sex and money. So she's going to keep trying to come back for sex and money. That you can only come back for the reason you were there. You came back for the reason you was there. You was there because your heart was in it and you wanted to do the right thing about her. So you kept coming back to her because your heart was in it and you wanted to do the right thing about her. You're there for the reason you come back. She's there for time, energy, and money. She gonna come back for time, energy, and money and sex. That's it. To get your attention, for you to be all in her face. All of this vanity is hurting people. It's stopping you from walking in your calling. All this vanity is stopping you from helping the people. All this vanity is stopping you from supporting who God told you to support in your mission in life. All of that is vanity. Having her in your face, you could be in a lot of people's face. What's that? What's that? You could be in a lot of women's face. That ain't nothing. You could be in a lot of women's face. You know, you could be out there doing this and that, but you could be in a lot of women's face. That's vanity. While you wasting time where you could be doing your mission, you could be in a lot of women's face. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing special about it needing to be in her face. You could look at a lot of women and be in a lot of women's face. That ain't nothing. I don't even care about that. That's on you if that's what you want to do. I'm okay with that. But I'm just saying, that ain't nothing. That's vanity. To be in her face and all that. That's vanity. Out there just having sex for what? It's meaningless sex. It doesn't mean anything because you're not connected by the soul. You don't want to be out there just having sex. Because if that's the case, why just have sex with her and there's nothing special about her? Why just have sex with her? It's meaningless sex. You could have sex with a lot of people. This is nothing. This is vanity stuff kept and meant to take you away from the purpose and plan of God. Man, you got to wake up. Man, you got to wake up. This is vanity. All this crazy stuff with her and trying to be with her, that stuff is vanity, man. That was meant to take you away from your mission in Christ. That's what that was. That was sent from the devil to take you away from mission in Christ. You mean to tell me she wants you for time, energy, and money? The devil come to steal, kill, and destroy. That was set up to kill, steal, and destroy his relationship in your mission in Christ. That's what the relationship was set up for. Sent from the devil. The relationship was sent from the devil to destroy your mission in Christ. That shit is vanity. She wants you in your face. She wants your money. She wants your sex. That's vanity. Because you can give that to just about anybody who wants it from you. It ain't got to be her. There's nothing special about her. And you don't need to sit up thinking, ponder, should I be with? There's nothing special about this person. This person wanted you for time, energy, and money. Everybody's important. Yeah, they are. Everybody's important. But there's nothing specifically special about her that you need to be with her. Now, me, I stand out. Because you can find something in me that you can't find in her. First, we vibe like no other. I'm your soulmate. I have something in me that nobody else has. You have something in you that nobody else has. But there's nothing special about this girl. It was vanity. She wants you for time, energy, money in your face. Who you can't be in their face? Who you can't have sex with? They want to have sex with you. There's nothing there. This is vanity. This is crazy for you to be in her face. Like you were saying, this don't make sense for me to be here, does it? Because you could be with whoever want to be with you and do the same thing you're doing for her and to her. This is vanity. This is to stop your destiny in Christ. This is in your mission in life. This crazy. This stuff about being with her is vanity. This is set up from the devil. This is pure vanity. Because you could do this for anybody that want it. You can give time, energy, money, sex to whatever woman who wants it from you. This setup and this relationship that you're in with her is vanity. That's why it's vanity. Because you could give that to anybody. And that's a waste of time and pulling you away from your mission in Christ. You can give this to any woman who wants it. Like, it doesn't have to be her. This is vanity. But we have a purpose and mission in life that you don't have with her. You're not called to be with her. There's no purpose and mission there. Because all she's seeking from you is time, energy, and money. And that's all she wants. She's willing to steal you away from me. She was willing to manipulate to get this time, energy, money. She did witchcraft to keep this time, energy, money. Remember, she did not do this to keep you because she loved you. She did not do all that because she loved you. She did it for time, energy, money, as it was revealed to me from the Lord. She did it for time, energy, money. But this is vanity, man. This is vanity, mean waste of time. This is a waste of time in this relationship. You could have been looking at any girl. You could have been having sex with any girl. Just think about it. You could look out there as far as you can look, any race, any color of any woman. And you could look out and do things like this for them. And pay attention to them and give them some sex and give them some money. You could pick a variety of women who want to have sex with you and do this. This is vanity. It didn't have to be her. She just was another woman. She's just like other girls. She in a category with all these other girls that just like other girls, and she's just one of them. Can't you see her? Just picture her out there with a whole bunch of other women. You could pick any one of them as far as you can pick that want to be with you, and you could give them the same thing. This is vanity. Can't you say that it's vanity? It was temptation from the devil. It's vanity. It's a waste of time. It's to stop your destiny in Christ. This is vanity, man. This is pure vanity. God wanted me to make this video. That's why I made it. This is pure vanity, what you're talking about. That's a vanity relationship. Why would you want to be in a vanity relationship? You're not the type that want a vanity relationship. You want purposeful, meaning relationship. Something you can't find nowhere else. You want a purposeful relationship. You've always wanted a purposeful relationship. You've even asked God for a purposeful relationship, and this was vanity relationship. This was not purposeful. You can go out there and have sex with any woman who wants time, energy, money. You can find just about any woman out there who wants time, energy, money, and sex. Anybody. Why does it have to be her? It's not special about her. I'm trying to show you how there's nothing special about her. You can find a woman who wants time, energy, money, sex just about anywhere. Want you for that. Where can't you go and find a woman that is, that's somebody who wants to be with you, that wants time, energy, sex, and money? This is something you can find somewhere else. That's why she's not the one for you. That's why they're not like us. They're not like us. That's why she's not the one for you. You can go just about anywhere and find a woman who wants you for time, energy, and sex, and money. So why would you want to be there? Why would you want to stay there? You need to see what you have been missing. This is where you've been blind at. And the enemy has been using you. From the way we broke up, you should have known that was spiritual warfare. That was the enemy coming in. I knew from the day we broke up that it was the devil came between us. I knew from the day we broke up that it was spiritual warfare. And that spiritual warfare led you to her. The way she came in your life should tell you right now she don't belong in your life. Look how we broke up and look how she came in your life. The way she came in your life proves she didn't belong in your life. But this is vanity. We're talking about stuff you could find somewhere else. We're talking about a woman who wants you for time, energy, money. You can find that just about anywhere. You can find that just about anywhere. A woman who wants you for time, energy, money. You have to look at the dynamics of the relationship. You gotta literally look at the dynamics of the relationship in order to be able to see, man, is this real? You have to look at the dynamics. The dynamics is that she wants you for time and attention, time, energy, and money. You can go show that to just about anybody. Who you can't be in their face, who you can't give money to, who you can't, go out there and be with and, find somebody to have sex with. That's all that was sex, time, energy, money. That was a vanity relationship. You don't want a vanity relationship for nothing. For something you can give to somebody else. For something you can find somewhere else. She's an example of somebody you can find anywhere else. Her characteristics, her personality, the way she is, you can find it in somebody else. What we have in our heart and what we have, you can't find nowhere else. That's why I'm the one. That's why I'm the one. That's why they're not like us. They're not like us. They're not like us. They're not like us. I'm going to keep saying they're not like us. They're not like us. Their character, their personality, the fact that you can find what she's looking for from you anywhere else is proof that they're not like us and she's not the one. It's proof she's not the one. You can find what she have in her anywhere else. That's why she's not the one. You can go find any woman want time, energy, money, and attention. Who face you can't stand, babe? Come on now, babe. Who face you can't stand? Who you can't get money to? Who you can't, have sex with if they want to be with you? who you can't give money to, who you can't give attention to, who you can't have sex with if they want to have sex with you. You can go find that anywhere. That's an example. You can find that anywhere. What you had with her, and when she was wanted, what she wanted from you, you can find that anywhere. You can go put up just about any woman who wants you, and you can find a woman who wants you for attention, time, energy, money, and sex. Because that's what she wanted you for, and that's what she was willing to fight over. Time, energy, money, and sex. Stole you from me. She knew she did it, but you can go find it anywhere. This person has this attitude, the way she is, the vanity relationship. You can go find it anywhere. You don't. It don't have to be her. It can be whoever. It don't matter. It really don't matter. Whoever wants you. Because it's a vanity relationship. And because that's why our relationship is different. Because our relationship was based on truth, love, genuinity. We had a vibe. We have a relationship. We're soulmates. It's totally different what we have in our heart. The way I love you, the way you love me, the uniqueness of the relationship, the unique dynamic of the relationship. With that relationship, that's vanity. That's for sex, time, energy, and money. Because that's all she wants from you. So that's all the relationship is about, because that's all she wants from you. You may have come genuine and wanted something, but this girl is there for time, energy, money, and sex. And so that's all she wanted from you. And you can find that anywhere. So that relationship don't make no sense. That's why it's vanity. The relationship don't make no sense, because she only wants you for time, energy, money. And then you go find anyone who wants you for time, energy, and money. Because they don't want you for you. They really don't want you for you. I care about you, and I want to be with you. And I'm not saying anything to put you down, because I would never do that. I love you, baby. I love you too much to want to put you down. I'm not like her. You know, she doesn't care about you. That's why she put you down. She doesn't love you. That's why she put you down. That's why she talked to you and hit you and abused you. She doesn't love you. You know, you did things to me, but the heart you did it out of was different. Even the way you love is different. The way you treat me, and even when you're doing certain things to me, it's still different. They're doing it out of hatred, anger, envy, jealousy, and a lot of bad things that are in their heart that you just don't want to know what's there. But you, everything you do is just out of a different spirit. And this is why they're not like us. They're not like us. Our spirit, the way we are, our heart, our soul. Even when we argue with people, it's just so different. So that's why they're not like us. They're not like us. They're not like us. They're not like us. And I just, I needed to make this video because you need to see what was going on. This is like vanity, man. Like, this is like vanity. Like, this is like vanity. They're not like us. They're not like us. I'm gonna keep saying it because the Lord just wants you to know that they're not like us. We're gonna meet soon. We're gonna talk about this. You're gonna listen to this video soon, and I trust that God is gonna allow you to hear this video soon, whether uploaded or whether in person when we meet. You're gonna hear this video. I just believe it. I feel it in my spirit. You're going to hear this video. So you need to know that they're not like us. They're not like us. Okay? And they never will be. Okay, so that's why I'm the one and they're not. This relationship that you was in with her is vanity. I mean, she wanted you for time, energy, money, and sex, and to be in her face. Like, who woman you can't be in her face? This is a vanity relationship. This was a waste of time. You need to see the dynamics of the relationship, and I just talked about the dynamics of the relationship. So you can know what you're involved in, man. So you can know what happened in a relationship and what type of relationship you was in. Sometimes people in it, they don't know what type of relationship they was in. I'm letting you know that the dynamics of the relationship was vanity. It was a vanity relationship. There are vanity relationships, and what you don't realize is that there are vanity relationships out there. And you need to understand the dynamics of the relationship you're in. Is it real or vanity? You need to understand the dynamics of the relationship you're in. Is it real or vanity? And it's vanity when they want you for time, energy, money, and sex. When a woman just wants you for you to be in her face for time, energy, money, and sex, she's willing to go out her way to hurt another woman, or to do things, witchcraft or whatever it is, to hurt another woman, and to just put another woman down, or lie, cheat another woman just to get time, energy, money, and sex. That speaks of her character and who she is. It's a vanity relationship. You have no business in it. Because it ain't God ordained. It has no purpose. God did not send you to it. Like, look how vain it is. It's just so vain. And the devil is mad about this message. He don't want you to hear, but you shall hear this message. To the man of love, to the man of love. God knows who he is. You should hear this message. You're going to hear this message. And I thank God that you're going to hear this message. But you're going to hear it because this relationship that you was in with her is vanity. You can find it anywhere. Who you can't find that a woman won't be. I don't understand how you could have stayed with her. This is why I don't understand why you could stay with her. And I don't know why you couldn't see this. Who you can't find that you could be in their face. Who you can't find for time, energy, and money. Who you can't find that you could be in their face for time, energy, and money. It's just vanity. You don't belong in it because it's vanity. It has no purpose. Our relationship has purpose. We're going somewhere. We're going to be doing something. This relationship is vanity. She wants you for time, energy, and money. You know, she don't have a heart for what you have a heart for. Don't care about the things you have a heart for. Ain't willing to put up no money for the things you're willing to put up money for. You can tell by her selfishness. She ain't willing to put up the money for what you're willing to put up. You have to give her money. She's taking more than what she gives. So she sure ain't hard to be in purpose with you. If a woman is taking more than she give you, she sure ain't hard to work in your purpose. They're not like us. They're not like us. They don't have a heart like ours. You see what I'm saying? She ain't hard to be with you. Y'all have different goals, different values, going in two different directions. That's how you know she's not the one. Again, they're not like us. They're not like us. It speaks of their character. But who you can't find, who wants you for time, you could find just about anybody who wants you for time, energy, and money. Okay, so this is how you know they're not like us. They're not like us, and she's not the one. Okay, to the man, to the man.